There we go.
Yay!
And we are live.
This is fun, a little impromptu Friday night.
I was kind of hoping to do one all week.
Yeah.
I just never sure what my schedule's like.
Yeah. That's always hard. It's like super hard anymore because I've got, like, Tyson and I work during the day. We've got our day jobs, and then we've been, like, doing YouTube stuff, but on top of that, like, working with CVX Live, and, like, there's just no time anymore.
Yeah, I hear you. We're trying to move and work and everything else in between.
Crazy.
Yeah, we don't even really have anything extra going on, but even just with our normal schedule, we've been finding it crazy just to try and get a consistent video schedule going.
Yeah.
Can't even imagine what it would be like if we had a bunch of extra stuff going on right now.
Oh gosh. Dana, it's our vlog, so she's so far behind that she's stressing to get him caught up.
Yeah, Ben does all of ours. He stays up late to edit all of our vlogs.
So does Dana.
Mm-hmm. If you hear crying in the background, that's Poppy. We've switched her bedtime routine.
Oh.
And she doesn't like it very much, but we're trying to get her to, like, go to bed by herself.
Oh, yeah.
And she's already learned all of the little wanting to stay up late things, like, I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, I need to go potty. And I'm like, you've already done all of those things.
Oh my gosh, I remember those days.
Trying to get your cats to go to bed by themselves.
Although I feel like I have the adult version of that going on because I like never sleep. Like you guys are talking about like your significant others doing the editing. Like I do the editing. So like last night I actually got the video up around midnight, which is like super unusual for me. Usually I just barely get it uploading at midnight, and then I have like
That's how Ben is.
Yeah, but I have this like I don't know if Ben's the same way, but like I have this neurotic thing where I won't schedule it for like the next day. Like I want it up right then, but it's also because we have so many UK people, so it's like I know that they're awake. So I don't know. So I stay up and then make sure it goes live.
Well, Ben will he'll schedule our releases, but he won't upload until after midnight because he wants it to say like the same day we upload, not like the previous day.
That makes
It's just one of those things. But
us, we just when we get it done, it goes up. Like we haven't gotten to the point where we're scheduling it or anything like that. It's usually 11 o'clock, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning by the time Paula's done editing anything.
I know. Well, I always have such good intentions. I'm like, okay, I'm at my day job till 4:30, 5:30, depending. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go home. I'm just gonna like chill for just a little bit, and then I'm gonna start like editing. But no, like I go home and then I like lounge around. I make dinner. I maybe work out, and then it's like 10 o'clock, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should edit.
see, I work. So Ben's home all day with Poppy,
Mm-hmm.
and so he has time to like film some stuff. But toddlers are not always the easiest to film because they aren't always in the filming attitude or mood. So I get home like 4:30, 5 o'clock, and then it's like, oh, we haven't like done any vlogging today. We got to do something.
What?
Like, today, neither one of us wanted to go out of the house. We just wanted to chill and not do anything. So.
Oh.
Dana's the same way with our kids. She'll half the time I'll come home. She's like, "Oh, we haven't filmed anything all day today." It's like, "Oh, all right. I guess we'll start the vlog now at 6 o'clock at night."
Yep. Good
Yeah,
evening.
been there. And it's hard with Jerry because like she has such a set routine. Like she has to go to sleep at a specific time in her bed. You know, if we're out and about doing anything else, she goes into meltdown because she gets overtired and won't go to sleep. So it makes it interesting.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. It's kind of like, I mean, it doesn't compare, but our cats are kind of like that too. We have our Chloe cat, and like, if I'm up and in the front room, like, she's so irritated. Like, if we're out here watching a movie, I'll go into the bedroom, and she's already in bed, and she like looks at you like, we're sleeping. I call her Grandma because she has to go to bed at her bedtime. She's actually gonna like freak out tonight because she's so in love with Tyson, and Tyson's actually having guys' night with some friends, and so he's not gonna be home till like, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 in the morning, and we have to be up at 6, so he's gonna be dying.
Oh man.
Here, Zeddy. Come here. Becky just messaged that she will be right back. We haven't
saw that.
tell him. Dana!
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. He had a whole thing of peanut butter open. He's in the hall eating peanut butter.
That's not my kind of Friday night. He's in the hallway eating peanut butter.
Oh. I just gave him some.
Oh, nice. We've got a troll already.
Do we really?
Well, that didn't take long.
What's a Friday night hangout without a troll? I just laugh at them.
So how do they get in?
Well, I tweeted out that we were live, and so I don't know, like, if they just troll tweets or if they're a follower. I mean, who knows? Oh, Denise is here. Sweet. Got a few watchers.
Like the chat for the rest of the people. How do you open that?
So you're gonna want to go to your page and click on the live broadcast, and then pause it because it'll start playing. And then there's a chat to the side.
Oh, gotcha.
Is there anybody in the chat room right now?
We've got a troll and we've got Denise. So we have. This says 4 people watching. 4 people are watching, but I don't know how accurate that is.
Okay.
Guys, I'm trying to be cool. I got a Charles Trippy hat. I'm trying to be cooler than I am.
I didn't realize we were using mine. But using yours. Oh, that's right.
Sometimes I like to pretend that I'm like one of the cool kids.
I just noticed your hat. I like your hat. I just watched the vlog where he's like, we got new hats.
I got it at work. I'm like, oh, I'm trying to be cool. Oh, we got Donna.
Cute. Alright, I'm back.
Donna says, hi, Amy and other people I don't know. So, do we want to introduce ourselves since we're all kind of new to each other a little bit? Thank you, Donna. She's commenting on the hat.
Sure.
Who wants to go first? Okay, who wants to?
Oh, buddy.
Is you 30?
He's peanut butter all over his face.
Come on.
Say hi. See, look at my face. Here. Can you see peanut butter all over my face?
Hey, dude.
Do you love peanut butter?
Yeah. Come here.
So, do we want to introduce ourselves since we're all kind of new to each other a little bit? That's behind. Do you want to? I think that's the.
Well, that's the chat. You want to pause the YouTube video?
Who wants to go first? Oh, baby. Alright, well, I'll go first. So, for those of you who are watching and don't know me, I'm Amy, aka Water's Wife. So my channel's Water's Wife. My husband and I vlog. He is out tonight on boys' night at some concert. Couldn't tell you who. He likes. And so we have a troll in the chat, like trolling pretty bad. But anyway, we're going to Vlogger Fair, and that's like all I can think about right now. Who wants
Very
to
true.
be next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
So, I'm Becky from Ben and Becky. That's our YouTube channel. And Ben's not here; he's at the store. Poppy is attempting to go to bed right now. She won. She got a drink and a snack. So hopefully that keeps her at bay.
For a little bit.
Yes, for a little bit. Who's next?
Mike, did you want to go?
You just went, right? I think Mike needs to go.
So I'm Mike from Mike and Paula's vlogs. My wife and I do as daily as we can family vlogs. Start back in February. Most of the recording, and then she tends to do more of the editing side. So she does a lot of that. But we're really with our uploads between technical issues, and we had a lot of health issues going on and stuff. But we're really excited to get going with this more. So I'm actually really excited to be in this Hangout. This is the first time we've really had caught one of these in the start. So well to get involved with some other vloggers.
Yeah, it seems we get random hangouts together every so often, and sometimes people are in, sometimes they're not. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So, do you want to go?
We want to go next?
I guess.
Okay, I guess we'll go next. I'm Dana,
I'm Dwayne.
and we're from Duena Speaks. And we are daily vloggers. Right now, uploads are whenever I can get around to it because we're moving in a week. And so life's really crazy. I don't know, what else?
Yeah, that's about it. I'll be starting my own channel in a couple weeks.
Yeah, he's going to start his own channel in a couple weeks once we move. And I don't know.
That's crazy. We were going to move this summer too, but we in the end decided not to because the place we were going to move to is like way more expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Those vloggers there and playlist live over moving. Oh,
Not a bad thing.
yeah. It's kind of funny the things that we do.
Yeah.
And we're thinking of moving this summer,
Yeah.
like right the same week as Vlogger Fair.
Oh,
We're kind of crazy, but it's kind of working out that way. We haven't like actually made our decision yet. We're still kind of thinking about where we're gonna move. So we'll see what happens because we'll either move like 2 days before we go to Vlogger Fair or the day we get back from Vlogger Fair. So we'll see what happens.
that's
We know how that is like because we were going to be going to VidCon this week, but then we're closing during VidCon, so we had to cancel our VidCon trip and lose all of our money and everything. So
Have you guys been to VidCon before?
no, we haven't.
I'm okay. I know that during VidCon and watching everyone's vlogs, I'm gonna be so jealous, and I know I'm gonna wish I was there. But
Yeah.
removed from that, I have no desire to go to VidCon. I've heard nothing but horror stories, and the whole lottery for meeting people has just turned me off.
Yeah, like when we got our tickets, I didn't know a whole lot about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just heard it was so amazing and so awesome. And I kind of heard like Vlogger Fair was kind of the not so fun one.
Right.
And then of course we get our tickets, and then I come to find out, I'm like, I kept telling Dwayne, I'm like, I really want to go to Vlogger Fair instead. Well, that's how it's gonna happen. So.
VidCon is crazy. I mean, just the sheer number of people that show up to that event. It's like, I was just amazed when I was seeing the statistics on that a few months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the only sad part is it was cheaper for us to go to VidCon than it was to go to Vlogger Fair, and we were going to be on vacation a whole lot longer for VidCon than Vlogger Fair.
Yeah.
Yes, Seattle's expensive.
Yeah, it is. That's where we are actually, so we're driving, first of all, because we want our car in there. And we're not staying in gonna drive up on Thursday, and we're staying outside of Seattle.
Yeah.
Money, and then we'll just drive in, go to Blogger Day, and then we are going to Seattle for 3 nights, and then we're gonna drop down to Portland and spend the rest of the week in Portland. We're actually staying in Portland for free, so
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
That'll be nice.
yeah. Tyson plays the points on our credit card as well, so we get to stay on our credit card.
Oh, that's nice.
But it'll be awesome because we want to move up to the Portland area, so we're actually neighborhood scouting.
Oh, nice. That sounds like fun. I know Dwayne wants to go to Portland really bad, but we just have we've never been that way.
It's
Yeah.
a really nice area.
What'd you say, Mike?
It's a really nice area there around Portland. I've lived there for a while. You can stand the rain. It's a really, really beautiful scenery.
Yeah. Where do you live, Mike?
I'm in Southern California now, so it's
Oh, okay.
kind of just as many people, or more people, and just without all the nice scenery.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I've only ever been to, I've been to Tigard, which is like close to Portland, and I've seen that area. But as far as Portland goes, I've only ever seen the airport. We've never explored Portland, and we're like 4.5 hours away from it.
Yeah,
so,
it's insane. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, ever since we got married, we knew we wanted to move to the Seattle area or something, and so 2 years ago we did a road trip, and we drove up to Portland, spent like 3 days in Portland, went up to Seattle, 3 days in Seattle, swung over and saw my father-in-law in Spokane, and then came back home. So we just did like a big circle, and so again, Seattle's super expensive, so we actually had a neighborhood in mind of where we wanted to live in a suburb of Seattle. So when we were in Seattle, we did our hotel there.
Mm-hmm.
But we got to Portland first, absolutely loved Portland and the things we saw around Portland. And then got up to Seattle, loved Seattle, and we loved the neighborhood that we picked. So we're like, yeah, I mean, this is great, but we found that we were missing Portland and wishing we'd had more time in Portland too. So now we're doing it opposite. We're going to go have the conference and then drop down to Portland, see a lot of things that we didn't have time to do. And so now it's like crazy. I mean, this is still like in the 5-year plan. It's not going to, obviously we just renewed our lease, so it's definitely not in the next year. But it's just like so funny because we never thought that Portland would win out over Seattle, and it totally did.
Crazy. I'll go through there sometime.
Yeah.
I think we just get at the skate park in Burnside.
That would be fun. So where's everybody staying at for Vlogger Fair? 'Cause I have not booked a place yet.
I think on the Vlogger Fair website there's a discount for the Hyatt.
I saw that, but the discount doesn't work.
It's so you can it's like a group rate thing, and then like Tyson was saying, if he booked on his own, we wouldn't be able to cancel. And this has some insurance or cancellation or something.
Okay.
I don't know, but it was the cheaper of all of the options we were looking at.
Yeah. So you're staying at the one that they have the discount for then?
Hyatt place, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I think it's best to get that condo or that timeshare.
Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah, Red Dogs mentioned an app, and I downloaded it, but we ended up not using it.
Okay.
I think the app is called Home Away. Yeah, Home Away. And what it does is that it does not time shares, but Airbnb or something.
Is it the HomeAway VRBO vacation rentals?
I think so, yeah. And so I guess they found like some pretty good rates. And so then it's not like a hotel, obviously. It's like people renting out a room, or if they have an apartment or whatnot. So that's what
I've
they.
heard good things about it. We've been wanting to try that out when we go on vacation next.
Yeah, I've heard. I mean, Red Vlogs says that. I mean that they liked it. I don't know if this is their first time using it or what, but I mean they're using it, and I've heard some other people who've had success. Tyson and I just opted not to do that just because we wanted to stay. Like we were already staying away on the first night, and so we wanted to like try and be as in the mix as we can, just for like the networking and feeling like a giant sleepover. And
I want to be within walking distance, so.
yeah, like even though we have our car, we kind of were the same thing. Like we want our car for like when people want to go to like the Gasworks Park or the Troll or something, you know.
Yeah.
We wanted to make sure we were like in the city for lots of different reasons.
Yeah. Is anybody going to be, like any of you guys or anybody that you know, going to be giving stuff out at Vlogger Fair? Like, do people do that? Like, give out your own thing?
I'm going to give out my business card.
Are you?
Yeah, that's what we were thinking, just business cards.
Okay.
We don't have merch, so I mean, if we had merch, that'd probably be a different story.
Okay, because I'm wanting to do something fun, but I'm like, I don't know what to do. But since it'll be his birthday, we're going to, like, give out some sort of a treat. So I'm like, maybe we'll just put, like, our channel name on it, as long as that doesn't seem weird, you know, or something.
That would be so
That's a good idea.
All right, we'll do
I
something.
like that idea.
That'd be way awesome. Mike, have you guys considered going to any of the YouTube conferences?
Our original plan is we were actually going to go to VidCon and to Vlogger Fair this year, but things just ended up not working out for that. But we really, because Paula really wants to check out Seattle. I haven't been there in 15 years. She's never been there, and she really wants to see it. So we were hoping to make it there because both of our birthdays are kind of around that same time. We were going to take a trip for that. But next year, for sure, we're going to try and make it.
What's holding you up from going to VidCon? VidCon.
Okay.
What?
Mike,
What was that?
What's holding you up from going to VidCon, Mike?
Scheduling. We have a lot of other stuff going on, and it just didn't work out. It's a lot closer for us than Vlogger Fair, but our plate just got really full right around this time. So.
Yeah.
I was going to suggest giving you our tickets that we.
Yeah, because we have 2 creator passes that we have that are just going to sit there. So you can't get a refund.
We missed the boat by one day.
You guys aren't going to be able to make it?
No, because we're closing the same day as VidCon.
Oh, right.
So.
Well, yeah, I mean, that might. You definitely piqued my interest with that, so.
You're like, wait, because how far away are you, like hours wise, are you from LA?
We are
An hour. I mean, cause it's in Anaheim, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, far for us at all.
That's awesome. That'd be cool. I was gonna say I wish I was in driving distance of a conference, but I am because CVX Live. So.
Yeah, that one's gonna be cool.
Oh yeah, the one that I'm like going insane, being excited for first. Well, it was so funny because I was so like set on Vlogger Fair is gonna be our first conference, and I'm so excited. And then like CVX Live came out of nowhere and well, to the public and was announced only like a month and a half ago, and it was just, or maybe 2 months ago, I don't know, and it was just like, oh, and then they were like, we need a lot of help and stuff, and so there's a bunch of us like local small channels who are like all kind of getting together and helping, and like Kurt and Shay will be at the parade tomorrow, so that'll be on our vlogs on Sunday. So yeah, so like all funneling our attention onto that, because if we can make this year successful for them, then they'll want to keep doing it.
Yeah.
So we're
Right.
like, yeah, please keep doing it.
So what exactly is all going to go on at that? I haven't really heard any details.
Yeah, so it's going to be a little bit different because it's obviously not just bloggers, YouTubers in general.
Yeah.
So there'll be 30 minutes set, and like each featured channel will have their 30-minute set on the stage,
Okay.
and to do whatever they want. So like Word Edge is coming, so I'm sure he'll do like a magic trick or singing or something.
Okay.
Logo will be there, some sort of comedy. So just kind of, you know, they each have their 30 minutes, and then there's like 2 days. Hi, Christy. Hi. So yeah, so there'll be 2 days of them rotating on the stage, and then they'll have like everyone will have like a booth and stuff like that. So
Okay.
it'll be interesting.
Okay. That'd be cool. Sounds different, but
Yeah,
we'll see how it goes.
this one will be way different because it's being put on by like it was kind of created by the guys at Board Shorts TV.
Yeah.
And they already do kind of something similar where they take their channel and do live stuff, like public speaking and talking about YouTube and that sort of stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys watch their channels, but they like basically act out stories that kids are telling, so they have
Yeah.
child voices and stuff.
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah, they're so funny. So it'll be interesting to see, because they keep saying that they want it to be about like the viewer and less about like it's a viewer's experience or whatever. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes, and then 2 weeks later it's like Blogger Fair. So,
Yeah. Busy, busy.
Okay, CVX first.
Yeah. So we'll get to meet you before CVX, or no, before Blogger Fair.
Yeah.
Duh.
Oh yeah, so you guys are coming up for it. My only thing is, I hate this because I have no idea if I'm even going to have a moment. Essentially, I had to sign up so it starts on Friday, but I'm taking Thursday off work, and I'm committed to them from Thursday until potentially Sunday.
Oh, wow.
So, and like, it's 30 minutes down the road, and like, we're getting a hotel down there because I have to be available in the middle of the night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I can't say much because I'm a non-disclosure. So, but that's my only thing is, but I mean, obviously I'm hoping that there'll be a few moments, but like there's a lot of our friends and stuff that are coming, and I'm like, I hope I can meet everybody, but...
Well, just wave. Hi.
But it'll be a really awesome experience, and I'm sure we'll find time. I'm always hesitant. I just don't want to be like, oh yeah, let's go have lunch, and then it work out that I can't like take a break or whatever. So that's my only hesitation. But otherwise, I'm like excited. I'm so glad you guys are coming up. That'll be cool.
Yep, I'm excited.
Well, Chrissy, hi, welcome to our chat.
Yep. Hi.
Chrissy.
Hi.
Say hi.
You guys all know Chrissy, right?
I'm not sure if I do. Maybe?
Go ahead and introduce yourself, girl.
I'm Chrissy. My channel's Chrissy Teen. I live in Vegas. So I have a 3-year-old little girl.
What did you say your channel is?
Chrissy Teen.
Chrissy Teen. I think I've seen it. I might even be subscribed. I'm so behind on everybody.
Me
You
too.
gotta look. You gotta look. I feel bad. I hope when I meet everybody, I'm not like, hi, I watch you. I don't know your name, though. That's probably going to be me. Yeah.
That's going to be me at any event I go to because I recognize people a lot better than I remember their names. So it's going to be like a whole room full of people. It's like, okay, I know who you all are. I don't remember anything, though.
Yeah, I don't remember names. So
That's the same. I mean, your guys is easy because your name is smashed into your channel name. Like, I know channel names. I know, like, the essential stuff, but, like,
I know icon pictures. Like,
Yeah.
like, that's my biggest fear. Like, I'm not nervous about that for CVX Live, obviously. I just talked about, like, I'm going to be so busy. But, like,
Yeah.
my biggest fear for Vlogger Fair is because there's so many of us talking and we're excited and we're going to go do this and that. And I'm like, and a lot of these people, like, I've just met in the last, like, 2 weeks even. And so it's like, I'm, like, so nervous. That's why I'm like, everyone, you always have to wear your lanyard. And if this is your channel name, I need you to put your name on there, too.
Maybe I'll wear a big shirt. This is my channel name.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, don't shine flashlight at them.
What's happening?
Just make the names out of the people's channel icons.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. I'm excited for it, but I don't know. And it's so weird because there's like so many different groups of people that it's just like, I think it might become impossible to hang out with everybody that I want to hang out with, and that's sort of like setting in, like that reality is sort of like setting in. So it's like, oh, it's probably going to be the busiest 3 days ever.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be busy. But on that note, I have to run away. Poppy needs her mom.
Okay.
Are you logging off or just taking off for a second?
I'm gonna log off and get her to bed. Ben tried to get her to bed, and she needs mom. So, anyways, it's been awesome chatting with you guys, and I will hopefully hang out again soon.
Good luck, Becky.
Night.
Bye.
Poor thing. That would be hard if they're not a parent, but I can't imagine, like, trying to, like, change your child's sleeping pattern. I'm sure you guys know better.
go to bed.
Yeah. Say hi. See, I'm not sleeping, guys. I don't want to sleep. Oh, you don't want to sleep.
Yeah, because it's late now.
Although I feel like I'm a little bit, like, getting the, like, understanding about it because I talk to Chrissy every single night, and it's always like, Haley's still up. I'm like, oh, go to bed, Haley. She doesn't listen to me. She tells me to be quiet. So.
Be quiet, Amy.
I saw that. Was it on? Did you put that clip on Instagram? Was that one?
Yeah.
I saw that. I'm like, that's hilarious.
I was joking with my assistant today that I was going to have Haley say it again but use his name so that when he's bothering me, which is like every 5 minutes, I'll be like playing, be quiet.
You want to show me? Okay. Show me. Show me.
Ooh, what's that?
What is it? Is it April?
You got a plane up there?
Right there. April from Ninja Turtles.
Oh, cool.
Isn't that cool? Don't be shy.
Fun. So what is everybody doing this weekend? Anything fun?
Fixing up the house some more so we can have it ready for sale.
Yeah, packing.
We have a baby shower to go to tomorrow. That's about it for our big plans.
Oh, that's fun. We've been doing fun forever.
It's forever before we have anything to go to, and then it seems like in the last few months there's been all this going on. There's been once a month since spring.
Wow.
That's crazy. See, we get out of having baby showers and not having any friends.
Yeah, I know that goes.
You don't get invited to much if you don't have friends.
All of our friends are on the internet.
They are now.
So
It's almost like high school all over again.
I know. Oh.
Well, my four best friends all live across the country and in the UK, so.
Oh wow. Are you done?
My
I
five.
have more friends online than I do in person. Like most people like back to Canada, back to Washington. They're just all over the place. That's for where I actually live.
I know it's so weird how, like, I don't know, you can be talking to someone, like, every single day, and they're, like, in England. And, like, I keep saying, like, Tyson and I'm not joking, we have no friends here. Like, we have Tyson's brother and his wife, they're, like, our best friends. And then we met the bloggers who were here, and they've become our, like, local best friends in addition to my brother-in-law. But, like, outside of the bloggers, it's like, I mean, it's always people across the world that are our best friends.
I get that.
But it's so much fun. Like, and I feel like each channel, like, we all are so completely different, but
Yeah.
we all vlog and, like, we put it all together.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it's
That's really the thing about this too. Is like I never knew anything about the vlogging community. Paul was the one that introduced me to it. And once I started seeing what it was and what it was like and all that, I think that's really what drew me to it. Is you have such a diverse group that it's such a friendly community. I mean, it's not like some of the niches in the internet out there where everyone's ugly and mean towards each other and stuff like that, or super competitive or anything like that. It's really nice that it's such a close knit and supportive type of mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know, like, when I first kind of got into a crowd that wasn't as supportive. Like, they were supportive of their friends, but they were always comparing their subs to other people's subs.
Mm-hmm.
And I found, like, that was really, like, I was allowing myself to be dragged down and be into the negativity of it all. And so then I was grateful when I found, like, more vloggers that welcomed me in that were about supporting others and, like, celebrating each other. People hit milestones.
Yeah.
Now it's like my life goal to, like, get all my 1,000.
Yeah. I love how one thing about the vlogging community is everybody just understands what everybody goes through. Trying to come up with stuff to record, then having to edit it, and then get it up with our crazy lives, and like trying to explain that to outside people, they're like, "You're really dumb. Just stop."
Right.
Even like people that you're close to, they're like, "What do you mean YouTube?"
Yeah.
Like, never mind. Let me talk to people I talk to online.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Or like one of my friends is like, "Do you have to record everything?" Like, yes.
Yeah.
Although I feel like I'm getting really good at, like, there's been a lot of things where we've gone and done stuff with people, and people have no idea watching our vlog that we're even with that person. Because they're just not, like, keen on being on the vlog. And so it's just like, but then like, in saying that, I realized, like some of the bigger vloggers how to do it. Because, like, Danny Duncan was staying with Charles, and no one knew that. And it's because you can film around the person.
Yeah. Oh, you're hurting me.
The magic of editing.
So how hard was it for everyone to keep public?
To vlog in public?
Yeah.
I still have a hard time with it.
Do you?
He does it.
It doesn't bother me. I'm like, whatever, you can stare at me, I don't care.
I know Chrissy's getting better at it.
Yeah, it was hard for me at first. I mean, like, some places it's like, okay, if I'm at the grocery store across the street, I see these people once a week. But if I'm like downtown Vegas, cameras are nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just more of a distraction. I get very easily distracted when I'm doing something. So if I'm talking about and just randomly stop and I start to look for them, it's completely throws me off. I lose track of what I was saying.
Yeah. It's. I think for me it depends on my mood, and so it just depends on more breaking up.
Yeah.
I think they're having feedback.
Chris is also having some feedback too.
Chrissy, are you echoing on your end?
Am I what?
I think it might be echoing on your end too.
There's no echo for me.
Okay.
Watch the green bar down at the bottom and see it come up.
I don't see the green. I only see the green bar on mine. So that might mean it's me.
Right now, I can't see it.
My phone is gonna die. Guys, I might have to go to bed because I have to get a first grade.
Okay.
Like, my eyes are blurry.
Anyone else echoing in bed? Just hearing a lot of echo.
Midnight.
It might be mine, I'm not sure.
Is it still echoing?
No, it's better.
Weird.
So, have any of you guys been to one of the vlogging events before, like VidCon or Vlogger Fair, or is this going to be a first for everyone?
It's the first for us.
Same. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
And it will be.
So much about the events without really hearing anything on what the events are like, if that makes any sense. Like, I have no idea what the actual time there would be like, but I hear a lot about like the networking opportunities and how much fun it is and all that.
Yeah, I think like the reason that like I get all amped up about it is just watching all the vlogs last year, and like Playlist Live Orlando wasn't really on my radar till all the vlogs in February. And so now I'm like, okay, that's on our. They moved it to April, obviously, but I'm like, okay, we're doing that next year. Like, and there's enough space between that and Vlogger Fair. Like, another reason why VidCon truly just isn't an option for us is because it's so close to Vlogger Fair. I mean, CVX Live is one thing. I'm taking 2 days off work. That's not a huge deal, but I would have to take a whole week off to get down to VidCon and then come back, take 2 days off for CVX Live, and then 2 weeks later I'm off. And I just can't do that with my job.
Yeah, it's really crazy how close together all these events are. I mean, I can understand wanting to do them in the summer when most big conventions happen, but it does make it hard to make it to all of them.
Yeah. Well, I guess VidCon was in June last year, is what Samika vlogged. So I don't understand, like, it's interesting to me, like, they're all, like, switching together, because it seems like Playlist Orlando was in February, but now it's going to be in April. So,
That's when the next playlist is?
well, there's
The one
Playlist BC, and that's in September, I believe, but I'm not doing that one.
I have no interest to go to Washington, D.C., so
No, me either.
I think we're going to try to go to the Florida one.
It'd be fun. A lot of the videos from the one in February made it look really, really interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. And we have this obsession with going to Florida every year now. So we were there in August, and then we were there in June. So now we'll go in April. And then right. I gotta get to Vegas. But we're actually scheduled, so that's April of 2016, and then we're going to be probably in Florida again August of 2017. So it's already like in the works.
Nice. That's very cool.
It also doesn't help that we're obsessed with going to the Caribbean, and you have to go through Florida to get there.
That's not a bad thing.
No. All right, guys. I hate to be the party pooper, especially since I was the one that was like, I can't sleep. Let's all hang. Super tired, and I have to be up in 6 hours. Oh, Becky might come back in. Okay. Cool. Well, thanks for letting me jump in, guys. I'm gonna bounce out, and then I'll just see you guys on Twitter and at another hangout.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
So is it still live for people to see?
Yep.
Yeah.
I see that. Is there a chat room with it? Is anybody in it?
No,
Huh.
4 people.
4 people are in it?
Does that count us, or is that 4 people not counting us?
I don't think it includes us.
How do you get to it? I can't see it.
So what got everyone started vlogging in the first place?
What got us started vlogging?
You?
I just wanted to do it for a really long time. I've been wanting to for like 3 to 4 years, and I just never did because he always made fun of me. And so... Oh.
And you did it anyways, so it's okay.
Yep, so I just told them one day, I'm like, hey, we're going to start vlogging, and we're going to do daily vlogging, whether you like it or not. Okay. So... That's how we started.
That was really what happened with Paula too. She's the one that got this ball rolling. Like, I didn't really know anything about this at all, and she's been watching vlogs for years, and I just never really got it. And then she's like, "Well, we're gonna start doing this." I was like, "Okay, well, let's give it a shot." And, I don't know. It's kind of grown on me. I really like it now. It's a lot more fun than I thought it would be when I first heard the concept.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it was.
It was basically the same for me. I honestly started maybe like 3 other channels, and then finally I was like, okay, I need to do this and stick with it and just get it over. Because I have a 3-year-old, and I was like, okay, I'll do it when she's born. Okay, no, I'll do it the next year. So there's these like random vlogs on YouTube from like previous channels that I've done. So now finally I'm like, okay, this is it. That's it.
And you do daily vlogs?
No, not
No.
daily.
Okay.
If I had time. I'm just...
Yeah.
I work from home and then a toddler. Are you guys daily?
Yeah, we do daily vlogs. And it's a full-time job.
Yeah.
So you don't get paid for
Want to
it.
get to that point where I've really been kicking it on the idea that we can get a consistent schedule for a few weeks, trying like a 100-day challenge or something like that, just to kind of get that extra accountability, just to try and make sure that, something goes up every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ben and Becky just finished their 30-day challenge.
Yep,
Yeah, we did 30 days, and it was like crazy because we had just started our channel, and it was like our very first ever. I mean, Ben had created YouTube channels from a long time ago, but doesn't have them anymore. And then we were like, yeah, let's start posting. We'll post like twice a week. That'll be fine. And then I just decided, hey, let's try doing daily vlogs. I mean, we only had 4 videos up at the time, and we're like, okay. So then we did. And then we decided to keep doing them. So, yeah.
Nice.
I think it's good documentation because we don't have any family close to us. The closest relative I have is over 1,000 miles away.
Oh, wow.
So, we live far away from everybody.
Yeah.
So
See, so they probably love that you post.
yeah, definitely. Like, we've got family all over. So, it's fun. They enjoy watching them, and then they get to see a part of our life that they can't be in person for. So,
Yeah.
Cool.
yeah.
Is it your mom and dad that live in Colorado then, or is it Finn's mom and dad?
Yeah, they actually, I may have MapQuested you guys because you guys want our challenge. You're like 2 miles away from my parents' house.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, funny.
Yeah. So,
Talk about a small
just
world.
FYI, you're really close to them. But my mom, my dad, my sister, and my little brother all live in that same area. So,
That's funny.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
and then I have 2 brothers that are in southern Colorado.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What part of southern Colorado?
Colorado Springs.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But yeah,
Wow. Small world.
it really is.
That's really funny. It's like, have I seen them before?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to. It's weird. I could have run into you guys when I was visiting there at some point and not known.
I know,
Yeah.
seriously.
That's really weird to think about.
That is.
Because they've lived here for 4 years now, is that what you said?
Something like that. I think. No, 3 years.
3 years.
3
Okay.
years, yeah.
That's crazy.
I know. They're like down the road from you guys.
Go visit them. Hi, tell Becky hi.
Exactly. Be like, we're saying hi from Becky, your daughter that lives in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, wow.
You can have dinner with their parents and vlog it.
Again, we'll have dinner with them for you.
That's okay. As long as you wear name tags, you're fine. I mean, you've got the beard, Dwayne. I mean, that passes for Ben, right?
A little bit, right? It's a little thinner than his is.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, awesome.
And then, Chrissy, you live in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I used to live in Vegas.
Really.
Yeah, like my family used to live in Vegas, and then they moved to Colorado, so I guess I'm from all over.
Fiance's Tyler's parents used to live in Colorado, and now they live in Utah, but we've been to Colorado too. Colorado Springs, actually.
That's awesome.
Oh, wow.
My brother lives in Southern California. To bring you in on this, Mike.
My brother used to live in Southern California. He lived in Redlands.
Okay.
Oh,
I wish I lived in Southern California.
yeah.
Me too.
Yes.
I know. My brother's over in Irvine area.
Okay.
That's the closest place he's at. So.
Yeah, I never expected to live in California. I grew up in a small town up in Idaho the whole bit, so moving to California was such a huge difference, a huge adjustment. So many more people and so many less trees.
So what brought you to California then?
My wife's family, actually. We actually moved out here when our oldest was born. He was about 6 months old or so, and we ended up moving down close to her family because that was the other big adjustment. Was I had no family growing up, and so she comes from a huge family, and so when we moved down here, it was just to be closer to them and all that.
Very cool.
It's awesome. I know it's hard being so far away from family. Like, I think about it, and it's like I have my work family, which, I mean, I get along with everybody I work with, but at the same time, it's kind of like they're not really my family. It's nice, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
So,
I grew up in San Francisco, so most of my family is out there.
I have family there. Some family.
Yeah, we got friends up there now too.
Yeah, well, that's true. We have friends that just moved there. That's true.
See, now you have more places to go visit. You just go visit all those friends, and it's like you visit everybody's hometown. You
Yep.
meet up with the vloggers. Like, you have ulterior motives. I'm going to go to Vegas to visit some family. And while I'm there, we're going to do a meetup and a collab. It's totally normal.
Well, where we're moving to will be like an hour and 45 minutes from Vegas, so we won't be that far.
Where are you
It
moving
won't
to?
be very far.
Moving to like the St. George area.
Okay.
And that's where the other half of my family is. No joke. That's where I went to school before we moved.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we love it. We loved it there. It was so nice. The Red Rocks. It was hot and warm, and
Yeah.
the coast is cold.
Yeah.
You want to trade? I'll take cold.
I am seriously missing the heat. Like,
Oh,
it'll be warm. It'll be like 75, and it'll be nice. But as soon as the wind starts to blow, it's like 50, and you have to put a jacket on. And it's like, I just want to wear my shorts and be okay with it.
It's just I miss that kind of weather. Like growing up, we actually had 4 seasons, and here in Southern California, it's hot and then hotter.
Well, see,
Yeah.
here the temperature stays relatively the same all year long. Like when you're right on the coast, the storms pass through really quickly, so you get a lot of wind, but it's like your temperature range is like maybe 15, 20 degrees. So you'll be at like 45 degrees in the middle of winter, and then in the summer it can get as high as 70,
Yeah.
and that's about it.
Oh man.
Is it super humid where you are then?
It's not too bad.
No.
I mean, it's not crazy humid.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little bit compared to the desert, but Nebraska is a lot more humid. If you've ever been there.
Yeah.
A couple times.
So, or Midwest or the South, it's a lot more humid than up here.
Yeah.
I don't have to use it nearly as much lotion, though.
Oh, nice.
So I save on that.
Yeah.
His face, he's like, I'm concentrating, stop picking me up.
No. She's looking at Instagram. Are you looking at Instagram? Looking at Daddy's Instagram, huh?
Oh no.
Yeah.
If you pick it, give hearts. Give him hearts.
EJ is the same way. If he gets a hold of my phone, like he'll just sit there and he's gone. He's oblivious. He'll get into the apps. It's crazy. Ever since he was 2, he just figured out how to unlock the phones, get into what he wants, and it's just it's ridiculous.
Poppy knows how to do that too. She on Ben's phone, you have to tap a certain pattern, and it's just a box, and you don't know. You just have to tap areas of the box, and she knows which code or which pattern to get to her side of the phone because he's created 2 profiles, and one has all of her stuff and one has all of his stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, and she's so smart. It's ridiculous. She knows more. She has hard reset, factory reset my phone. I don't even know how to do that, and she did that to my phone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I was just she's too smart for her own good.
Yeah. How old is she?
She's 3.5.
Oh, okay.
So she'll be 4 in January.
My daughter will be 4 in January too.
When's her birthday?
January 20th.
Hers is the 29th.
Oh, funny.
So they're almost birthday twins.
My brother.
Yeah.
I
My
know.
mom and her brother's birthday's on the 20th of January.
That is weird.
All these fun coincidences we find with
I know.
other vloggers.
I know.
It's awesome.
Wanna unlock it?
Angie?
I knew she was close to my daughter's age because I've watched her, but I didn't know it was that close.
Yeah. They're pretty close in age. Which is awesome. So Chrissy, are you going to Vlogger Fair this year, or
I planned on it, and then things changed, so no, but I'm planning on playlist in April.
Okay. We haven't decided on that one yet. I mean, we're trying out Vlogger Fair because we decided and bought our tickets for Vlogger Fair probably 2 weeks after we started our YouTube channel. So that might be like a little like overzealous, but we thought, why not? We're close to Seattle. We might as well take the
I
opportunity.
mean, you might as well
Yeah.
bite the bullet and
It's
just.
a good setup for family vloggers too. I mean, just everything I've heard about Vlogger Fair, it seems like it's a really good for this genre in particular. Just a really good opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then with all the changes that VidCon is doing too, I think Vlogger Fair and Playlist are the options now.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna wait and see how Vlogger Fair goes. We haven't decided on playlist or anything like that yet. We'll see what happens.
What do you have? You done?
Oh, he took a drink and then just spit it all over me. It's on your face.
All right, kids, fun.
They really are. They're such a joy.
You're silly. Thank you. That was so nice.
I don't want you to drink anymore. You can have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gagged? Yeah, you gagged?
Chunky.
Was it a chunky drink? More? I'll let Daddy give it to you this time.
Hey, you want a bottle?
You get spit on.
Yeah. Oh, Daddy left crumbs on the couch.
The one cookie I gotta eat before.
Oh, child. It's a good thing I only have one awake right now. That'd be really crazy.
Well, Poppy was throwing a fit. I went into the room and she was literally out in 5 minutes. So I sat on here and like watched everybody. I'm like, maybe I should join. I'll wait till she falls asleep a little bit more. But she went to sleep. I guess
Right to the end when it comes to going to sleep.
What was that?
Does she fight her sleep all the way to the end?
Oh yeah, she does not like it. So we've had like, she loves the Inside Out movie and all the characters, and so we have in her room we have a closet light that we turn on and keep the closet door shut, so it just kind of glows a little bit, so it's not complete darkness. But then she thinks it's still too dark, so we got this little. Have you seen the night lights where they're battery operated and you can touch them and they turn on?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one has little crowns that'll shoot out onto the ceiling.
Oh,
Well, we
fun.
hung it on her wall and we told her that that is headquarters, and those are all of the happy memories that are coming out. And as she stays in her room, the happy memories glow brighter. You know, the things you tell kids to try to get them to stay in bed.
Yeah. Oh, crap. I just remembered the Tooth Fairy is supposed to come to our house tonight. I'm glad I remembered that.
The Tooth Fairy was delayed. She was in traffic.
The Tooth Fairy has forgot a lot.
Just hope they haven't checked under the pillow.
Yeah. Hey,
Those fun little things that they always remember. They never forget those things. They're very serious.
Yeah.
It's important to be punctual on those.
Yeah. I usually get yelled at in the morning. Mom, the Tooth Fairy did not come.
You must have gotten the wrong address, honey. They'll be here tomorrow.
We'll be here tonight. It's okay.
Yeah, sometimes I'll be like, well, maybe the dollar just fell. So in a little bit, go check again, and they go check again, and there will be their money.
That's awesome. Oh my goodness.
I'm not at that point yet, but when I do, I'll have to remember these things.
Yes, we've lost a lot of teeth in our house.
That's cute.
Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come here.
What other fun little things do you guys do with your kids like that, like Tooth Fairy and stuff? Do you do any like special things?
Around Halloween time, what do we call it? What do we call that thing around the Halloween time? The fairy that comes.
The day after Halloween?
Yeah. So the day after Halloween, we have. I don't remember what we call her. I'll have to ask my kids what her name is. So we have a fairy that comes, and they leave out their candy, and so she'll take all their candy and she'll leave them with like books or money or certain things like that.
That
So
is
then
the
she
best
goes and
fairy
takes the
ever.
candy, and then that way we get rid of all the candy.
That's a good thing. I think, speaking of Halloween and candy, so the neighborhood we live in apparently is like the place to trick or treat because we literally had a line out our door. I think we bought, I would have to say we probably bought over 400 pieces of candy and
Oh my
we ran
gosh.
out. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And that, like, we bought our own candy and then we still had like, and then we bought candy for the trick-or-treaters and we ran out.
Wow.
And then we do
One year we had to go out and get more candy because we ran out within like 1 hour.
Where do you live again?
Becky.
Well, my question, I want to know where like the people who give the full-size candy bars out because that's probably why all the kids come to that neighborhood. I'm like, we got like the good candy and then underneath the bowl we got like the cheaper candy to like act as a filler. Because these kids they're crazy. They all want a ton of candy, but we took Poppy trick-or-treating once last year. We took her, they do like, the shops do trick-or-treating, where you can go to the different stores, but we've never actually taken her trick-or-treating.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
real
I
knock on
can't
the
even
door.
remember the last time we've given out candy because we've always taken her, but then she doesn't really get the candy. You know?
It's more for mom. That's what I've come to accept. It's like, this is what mom gets.
Yeah.
Sure.
I love their idea though, especially now that she's like understanding more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
our
Poppy, we
house,
don't
we
really
call
give her candy.
Oh, sorry.
You guys do like Elf on the Shelf, is that what it's called around Christmas time?
Oh, we do that.
You do.
Yeah.
We've never done that before.
See, I want to start that this year. I wanted to last year, but she was still like she didn't really care.
Yeah, that's same with Poppy. She didn't really quite get it.
Does it work though? Like, are they a little bit more well behaved around that time?
My kids are.
Yeah.
How about you, Mike? Do you do anything like special with your kids as far as traditions and stuff?
It's really, I'm trying to think when you guys first asked that question. Like, EJ is just now getting to the age where he's old enough to really understand the holidays and what's going on, stuff like that. Most of the ones we have are just like, there's places we'll go to certain times a year. There's some really nice light shows in the area around Christmas time that we try to take him to every year. But like he's never gone trick or treating or anything like that. This last year he was 3, last Halloween, and there's a big church in the area that does this like carnival, and we took him to that, and he had a blast playing the games and getting candy. But we haven't really. He'll be 4 for this holiday season, so we're really just now getting to that age where he's kind of discovering those things.
And you just have one kid?
We have 2. Our daughter just turned 1,
Okay.
so she's a few years following behind him by a few years.
Okay. I have a hard time keeping track of everyone's kids. I follow so many people.
That's why I feel like I go through and
She's the one that has a better mind for remembering the details. I mean, there's so many different vlogs that we try to keep up on. And it's like we'll be watching something, and I'll have to have her jog my memory on who has what kids and who did what, and my memory doesn't work quite as well as it should when it comes to those sort of details. So I rely on her a lot for that.
Yeah, it happens.
I feel like I'd have to spend all day watching vlogs to keep up with everybody.
Yeah.
I try to get mix it up and watch different people's vlogs every day, but sometimes I'm like, I really don't have time to do what. Just sit here.
Yeah.
I have to wait until after Poppy's in bed or something like that, and then I can binge watch on vlogs.
Some days it's just like I can either, we can either watch vlogs or we can make one, but there's not really time for both.
Yeah.
Glad I'm not the only one who thinks that.
Definitely not.
I feel bad when I'm so far behind, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on about you right now because my life's kind of crazy. But
Why we watch that?
yeah, we watch Deb. We watch Deb's Web because she keeps us updated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She gives you the cliff notes of
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
vlogs.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. The cliff notes of YouTube. I think it's awesome what she does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I never even thought of it that way, but it's true she does. Why did I miss this week?
Yep. So I usually just watch her when I can't get to watching people.
Well, see, Poppy, she knows how to navigate YouTube, or they have the kids version of YouTube. She can navigate both of them, but she'll even use the talk to text, where she'll sit there and she'll play this, and it'll find what she's searching for. I was shocked. I didn't think it would actually find anything, but it will. She pushes the little microphone and she's like, "Inside Out game" or whatever, and it pulls it up. And she keeps up on all the vlogs, so I just have to ask her.
You should record her and have her give an update of all the vlogs.
Oh, you should.
That would be funny.
That would be fun.
You today, what vlogs did you watch?
No.
I swear she's
Funny,
gonna
Haley will do the same thing. She's she'll press the microphone on YouTube Kids, and she's like, "Surprise eggs."
She watches those too. She loves the surprise eggs. It's crazy.
What are surprise eggs?
If BJ gets a hold of something that has YouTube, he goes straight to the eggs and the toy reviews, and he finds stuff on there that I didn't even realize existed on YouTube. I mean, when it comes to figuring out action figures and what's new in this toy series and I never even heard of the eggs until he found them.
Well, so what the eggs are is they can either be just the plastic Easter eggs that have toys inside of them.
Okay.
People actually put the toys inside of them, and they have little blind bags and where you can't see what the toy is, and it's so exciting to find out what it is. Or they even do the Play-Doh eggs, where they take a plastic egg and they wrap it in Play-Doh and they decorate it, and then they open it and then they reveal the toy inside. And
people watch these? Oh my goodness.
They have so many views.
They do. I'm like,
why
that's
are we not making these videos?
I know. I'm like, if you want to see it on YouTube, this is what you do.
I was like, you know what? From now on, when we buy her a new toy, she's doing a review on this thing.
That's a good
Every
idea.
new toy
on camera.
Or she will watch a toy review on YouTube, and then she will give her own review. She at one point she would be watching a review, and she'd be like, "Hey guys, it's Poppy, and today we're reviewing this toy or whatever," and she'd talk about the toy, and then sometimes because we share a wall with her bedroom, and we'll be sitting in there, and she'll wake up and she'll be like, "Hey guys, it's Poppy." She starts her morning on YouTube. And then I'm like, am I a bad parent for her saying that, or should I be a proud parent for her saying that?
Yeah, Haley sees the camera and she's like, "Hi, camera."
Yeah.
Okay.
Because our camera has the flip screen on it, so you can flip it up and see.
Mhm.
And she is total Miss Diva. When Ben's or one of us are recording her, she's like, "Flip it." I'm not acting unless I can see myself.
Yeah. Our daughter's that way. I want to see myself.
Yeah.
I want to vlog. And yeah.
in this one too.
Yeah, he's that way too. Watch the
It's so
vlog.
funny. Their little personalities are just so crazy.
Yeah.
One time we actually found, so we went to Claire's, and they have the little blind bags with the toys inside of them that are inside the eggs. And she saw them, and she totally flipped out. She was so excited. It was like Christmas time. Best
Oh my
toy
gosh.
ever. Yeah. And she squealed in the store. And the girl, the cashier thought it was so funny. So I bought her one, and she wanted to open it right then. And so we did. And she was so excited. Like,
It's the
You're
best
welcome.
thing because they're so cheap and they're so little and it makes them so happy. Like I walk into Target and she's like, "Can I have a Shopkins?" I'm like, "Okay, $2, let's go." That's all you want? Okay, that's fine with me.
it keeps you entertained? That's fine.
Or like whatever other surprise bags that she'll find. Like, okay. We took her to Legoland this past weekend and she went home with a surprise bag. Out of everything at Legoland, she wanted a little like Disney surprise bag. That's it. Like, okay, that works.
That's awesome.
It's funny what they find. Like, even my nephew, he's an only child, and he likes watching toy reviews. Like, that's what he does. He looks up toy reviews, and that's how he decides what toys he wants. Like, it's kind of just like a dulled-down version of guys who like tech things, that they look up reviews on, like, my husband, he looks up tech reviews on different products before we even buy one, and watches all the reviews. I'm like, maybe that's where Poppy gets it, that she watches the reviews for toys.
That's so cute.
What I noticed with EJ is he started finding reviews for the toys he already has. Like he found some reviews for these Transformers that he already had, and so then he started like criticizing the reviews. Like, oh no, it doesn't work like that. It can't do it the way that. Like, oh, come on, you're 4 years old. You don't get to correct the person that's reviewing the toy. Now he just tries to find reviews for what he already has so he can do his own.
That's awesome.
That's so funny. See, the thing is, they do the cutest things that would look awesome in one of the vlogs.
Mm-hmm.
They always do it when the camera's not around.
Yeah.
Right? They're like, okay, let's do it again. Do it again. They never do it.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
I feel like they need to sell cameras so it's like streaming 24/7 so that I can capture all the funny moments.
Yeah, really.
But, oh well, that's life, right?
Yep.
Or like as soon as you stop recording.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that or yeah, you either tried to capture it and then they do it right as you stop. Kids are silly that way.
Really.
And then don't you feel like with kids, like kids that are on camera all the time, their personalities are just way more, like, they're so much more confident, I feel like, because they're so used to it. And they're so used to just talking to the camera or to other people.
I know, that's what I've noticed is I've watched a few other like little kid channels that they just seem like they know what to do exactly, like on cue, like they don't need any cueing. But then again, you have to remember like their parents probably take it like multiple takes, and if the kid's been doing it for years, they're like, oh, I got this, we're good, let's just vlog.
Yeah.
Where, people who are just starting vlogging, it's different. Their kids don't really know how to react to a camera. They get shy and they don't know what to do with their hands and, that kind of stuff.
Like she knows, Haley knows when she doesn't want to be on camera. She's like, nope, not today.
That's so cute.
They're just very bluntly honest.
Me than it has been for our kids. Like, I have a hard time getting used to being on camera, but EJ, he doesn't care if the camera's on or not. He'll grab the camera, start talking into it. What are we doing today? Good morning, guys. I mean, just goes off as soon as he gets his hands on the camera. Just start pointing it at everyone else. Asking, okay, so tell him what you're doing.
That's awesome.
I love that.
You know what, though? Kids are the best ones to vlog with, though, because they'll be bluntly honest, and they will just lay it all out. Whether or not you want that on camera or not, they will just be totally honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, our kids have done that a lot. I'm like, okay, stop. You can stop now.
Yeah. Let's just stop. Let's hit cut there. And
Yeah.
we'll continue again.
It's a good thing I'm the one that edits. So
Another kid.
The power of editing.
I know. Yeah, there's lots of times I'm like, I'm so glad I can cut that out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's what makes me scared about ever trying to do a one take, because I mean, literally some of the stuff that the kids come up with, it's just like you said, thank God for editing. But when I see those other vloggers that have it a day where they do a one take upload or something like that, it's like I don't mean.
We edit our one takes. I know you're not supposed to. Yeah, so yeah, we edit our one takes.
A lot of ums and.
Yep, we say a lot.
I don't think we have never done a one take. Like we've done a long take where it was just, we just used it all, whatever. But yeah, we've never done a one take video before. It would be interesting. I'd probably make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah. There's a lot of time where I'm like, I don't know what to say.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of it for me too. Is like I haven't tried one yet, just because I feel like I want to get a better handle on, what's good vlogging material, what's not. So I know ahead of time what I want to record, stuff like that, before I really try to do something without extensive editing afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I mean, you've got to practice. You're putting your life out there, and if you want it to look a certain way, you got to practice vlogging in that style.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like if we ever, I hate going back and watching like our first vlogs. I'm like, those are awful. I hope nobody ever watches them.
But the thing is when somebody subscribes to your channel, the first thing they do is they scroll to your very first video.
Yeah.
I'm like, the views keep ticking up on that video. Not my proudest moment.
Yeah. There's
But
some
it is what it is.
Yeah. I'll watch some of our old videos back and I'm like, that was awful. I'm like, why did I put that in? Or I forgot to cut that part out? Or, whatever.
It's life.
Yeah, like I said, I have random old vlogs floating around on other channels. Like, I should probably close them out, but I don't want to lose these vlogs either.
Yeah.
But Tyler was watching them today, my fiance, and I'm like, okay, that's enough. You can stop watching that now.
This is the part I don't want you to see.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason we don't use that channel. Let's stop.
You know what I love, though, is even people like, Shade-Hearts. You go and watch their first vlogs, and they're awful. But I'm like, look at where they are.
Right.
So everybody comes a long way.
Mm-hmm. You really learn about, like, the editing process. Like, I am very minimal. Like, I don't know much about the editing process at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I know the basics. Like, I could throw something together, and it would look really, really not nice compared to what Ben can do. Because he knows how to do all that fancy editing stuff. But it takes time and dedication to like really hone your skills as a vlogger and editing and all of that and uploading to know like what would make a good thumbnail and what would really draw the eye and what would people find interesting, or even just naming your video. It's like,
I will
I need to get the charger. Screen 2 hours trying to figure out what we were going to call the video.
Mm-hmm. I know. I usually.
It's just anything else when you think about it. It's like when we started this, I didn't think it was going to be an issue. Like, we can do this every day. You record. You only need to get 10 minutes of footage. Take 20 minutes to throw a video together. That was the bigger shock for me. It's just how much work and how much skill and all that really goes into it. Because you don't see that while you're doing it.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time. It takes longer to film even longer to edit than it does to even film the video.
Yeah.
So half the time, well, no, actually, majority of the time, I never know what the title or what the video is going to look like before it goes up. Like, I usually watch it on my lunch hour, and it's like, that's interesting. Like, I enjoy them, but I'm like, I didn't know Ben was going to put that in the video. I guess it's up now. But it's fun. I'm always surprised by what goes into the video.
Yeah. I think the worst part, at least for me, is I hate coming up with the title and the thumbnail. And I don't know if you guys do this, but sometimes while I'm recording, I'll be like, okay, stop moving, guys. This will make a really good thumbnail. And then I'll tell myself what the title is while I'm recording it. So when I go to edit, I'm like, okay, that's what that title is going to be again. I forget. So
That's a smart idea. Like, a lot of people, I know other vloggers that they'll do that. Like, they'll pick a thumbnail and, like, as they're vlogging, they'll say, okay, this is kind of the theme of this day, so let's take a picture that is in regards to that, and this would be a good title to go with it. So
yeah, I found that works. Otherwise, I just forget.
Yeah.
I think right now we basically just pull a frame from the raw footage while we're editing. I don't think we've put that much forethought into it yet.
That's basically what I do. Unless I have like a collection of pictures from that day, then I'll like edit a collage together and then use that as a thumbnail. But
yeah, like my pictures usually, well, it's not usually, it's always pulled from whatever the footage is. But I always make everybody, I'm like, okay, everybody stop so I can make sure it's nice and clear. You know, otherwise, if there's any movement, it looks awful.
Poppy just rolled out of her bed. I'll be back.
Oh no! Oh, poor girl.
I was dying the other day. He went out of bed.
Did he?
He told me about it.
No, he did.
That's what I said. Alright, Zeddy, I mean.
Hey, you should take some notes. Poppy's sleeping. You should be sleeping too.
Why do you wake up? You go to sleep, I thought.
Do you want to go sleep?
no.
No. Oh, it's got his flashlight going again.
I see it.
Flashlight? Oh.
You can't look like your house is haunted.
Is our house haunted?
Isn't it funny that kids play with the most random things?
Yeah.
You buy them all these things and they want the simplest little toys or...
Yep.
The zip tie that you threw on the floor because you didn't need it anymore.
Yep.
Play with it.
I'm back.
She good?
Yeah, she must have, like, she always rolls out of her bed. Like, I hear a thud and I start hearing a whimper and I'm like, that's probably my cue.
Is she in a toddler bed?
She's in a toddler bed, but we've taken, so it has like the little rails on the side, so it's really low to the ground. I mean, she's maybe like 7 inches off the ground. And we always have like a blanket down in front just in case, and because we've taken one of the sides off.
Yeah.
Because her bed's up against the wall. She still manages to roll out of it. But
that's how this kid is. He's in a toddler bed now because he knows how to get out of his bed. And so I stuck up some pillows next to the side of his bed. So
yeah.
he's only fallen out like twice though, which is surprising. All of our other kids is like almost every night.
Yeah, they're crazy. They just, she moves around so much. I can't believe, like, so we actually never had her in a crib. She just co-slept with us.
Yeah.
And then we moved her to a toddler bed. And oh, she's crying. I have to but she, like, she would move around so much, and we got to the point where, like, no, you got to be in your own bed. You're kicking me in the face.
You're like, no, I don't want your feet in my face anymore.
Yeah. I know how it's like.
But
no, I don't want to get caked in the side at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I should probably actually get going. She's crying, so I really need this time. So thanks for hanging out, guys. Times 2.
Thank you.
See you later.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So, Mike, would you guys want to use our tickets, even if you can only go for a day?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I mean, that would be great. And when we started this, our plan was to go to VidCon, and we just, with everything else that ended up happening, we just ended up not making it. We didn't.
Yeah.
But I mean, shoot, free tickets. We'd find a way. I mean, we're close. Like I said, we're only about an hour away from Anaheim. So, I mean, we would definitely be able to make it some of it at least.
I'm trying to think how we could
I think you just need the number off of them, doesn't he?
well, because the one with the lanyard be like printed with our name. I'm wondering if we can. I'll try contacting them and see if they can switch the info to you.
Yeah.
We'll send you a message through Twitter. We'll try to contact them and see what they say.
Okay.
I heard you can do transfers.
Can you do transfers?
I don't know how, but I've seen people post like if they either transfer it or request a refund.
Okay. So yeah, I know it's too late for a refund. So I'm like, I want them to go to some good somehow. I want someone to be able to use them. So I'll have to look into that. But you're being noisy. You're being noisy. All right, we'll have to let you know.
I'm part of the Hangout too.
I know. See? I can't believe you're awake, dude. I can't believe you're awake.
I can. Oh.
It's late, dude.
Is it bedtime?
He has a tooth coming in, so he's not very happy.
Oh.
Oh.
No. You're not very
Yeah,
happy.
that's how Jerry's been lately. Her molars are just starting to come in, I think. And so she's chewing and biting on everything.
That's no fun.
She thinks it's hilarious when they're not bothering her though. She'll just randomly walk up to me or Paul and just bite us on the back or bite us on the arm. And then just laughs about it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that would be you. Nope, stop. Okay, leave it alone. Here's your flashlight.
Here's your flashlight. Take the flashlight.
Oh. Here you go. Okay. Alright. Don't see it too far. No, see it. You can take this one then. Okay. Well, we better get going. It is midnight.
Okay, that's my cue now.
All right, guys. Well, I'm glad we were able to do this. This was a lot of fun.
This
Yeah,
was fun.
definitely.
We'll have to do it more often, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you guys ever get another hangout going, just
Hey.
send me a message. I'd love to do this again.
Yeah,
Will do.
we will. And we will let you know about what goes on with the tickets.
Yeah, just let us know. I mean, that would be awesome.
Okay.
Hey, good.
Dude, my kid's playing the piano.
Night.
All right, have a
Alright.
good night.
Good night, guys. Bye.